So then, as we know, the jails are also being used for the same. An interesting quote that pizza se bhi tez 12 minute mein chitta delivery. So that is the time it takes from Pakistan to deliver drugs in India. So again, an example of a small drone. It carried about only 400 grams of drugs. So some lacunas I would like to highlight, because the actual persons who are behind the network are not being caught. So the kind of arrests that have been made are of the foot soldiers. So that is one major thing that we need to work on. And now we are registering the sorties by the number of times the humming sound is heard. But then there may be sorties which go unnoticed. So that is again a lacuna. So now it has been said that they will lodge, Punjab Police will lodge FIRs in all drone cases. So as of now, only those cases in which there was recovery or there was arrest were being investigated. So it is a plan for the future. So then coming to some localized measures also, because without the involvement of the local community, it is very tough to get over this problem. So village level defense committees have been set up. They are also new. So they are in process of being set up. There is village information system in which the roads and uh, etc. of the village will be compiled and will be kept at a district level database. So the village, this first point is important, that the VPO, the village police officer, along with the VLDC members who will have ex-servicemen also, will become active to undertake different counter steps, that is covering choke points or escape routes or points. So this person would then be involved in alerting the police as well as the BSF through the control room. So DGP Punjab recently chaired a meeting in the border areas with the BSF also as a part, and with the village defense committee. So also we have a central scheme of vibrant village. So in a vibrant village, because this is a central scheme, so BSF can play a role by actively engaging people in healthcare, sports, skill development, etc. So recently, Gurdaspur's got a first tourist village award for the Navapind Sardara. So now, way forward. This is my last two slides. That is, now we will be installing CCTVs at the border and plugging of riverine gaps. For that, we will need innovative solutions like a prefabricated structure, because we saw that in flood situation, the fencing got damaged. So also this is important, that people who have become affluent recently, they have built big houses in the border areas, and drones can now directly land in their houses. So these people also need to be kept in check. And as also already pointed out,
I was thinking about discussing in elaborate way, but we have a shortage of time. So I suggest the achieve the larger goal. Or what is larger goal? Uh, to strengthen the security of our nation. How can we achieve this? Through Gestalt approach. What Gestalt approach say? Those compartmental system. We should avoid, and the idea the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, like the law of proximity or law of similarities. We can use the same principle in our security mechanism or internal security, because when we will integrate CAPFs, then definitely policing will be more uh, ground reality driven, and also we can say our policing system will be more in a coordinated way. So as we coordination in context of policing, we can say state police and CAPFs. As our experience and ground realities, we can say with strong conviction that better policing, state police and CAPF are co-dependent on each other. And if we are discussing about coordination, we need to know the strength analysis, and we have at present 20%, more than 20% of vacancies in state police. At the same time, more than 11% of deficiencies in CAPFs. And along with that, if we consider about police population ratio, that is also very low as compared to what should be the ideal. UN recommends 222, whereas we have around 155. So also I summarize need of coordination in a quick manner, and in summarized way, why we need coordination: for better and optimum utilization of resources, for better public management, public order management, for better disaster management, to handle interstate disputes, cross-border crimes, combating terrorism, extremism, and insurgency, to share information and gathering of intelligence for real-time operations, and we can compare our internal security mechanism along with our body structure. Like MHA is the brain for all security mechanism. Intelligence agencies are the eyes. Constitution is our heart, and CAPFs are the arms, and state police is the legs. So we can say no system can run without a strong foundation, and state police is that foundation. Our body cannot sustain or remain active without the help of a strong foundation, that is the leg. So this coordination, like our body runs, our system also required to manage in this way. So without taking time, now I would like to hand over the reins of our presentation to my talented colleague Akash, who will guide us through the next part of our discussion. Okay.
Thank you, sir. As we saw the need for coordination, now we'll study the existing mechanism for coordination. But because we are short of time, then I will just read these points because everybody knows these points. For example, we have SMAC meetings and MAC meetings. We have CCTNS, SPOLNet, from which we have established mechanism. We have joint training institutes and some academies. We have also organization familiarization and deputations also. Some other coordination mechanism are dedicated communication channels, and then mock drills and inter-guide deputations. After discussing this coordination mechanism, we can say that we have mechanism in place, but why we are not achieving the goal of coordinated policing? Because of these impeding factors. Two factors, as we all know: conflictual federalism and jurisdictional conflict. As this law and order is the state subject, therefore, state government thinks that CAPFs are encroaching upon their jurisdiction. For example, BSF in Bangladesh border. Another point is that political interference. These are some basic points. Another point is differential mandate, which is mandatory, but it promotes silo mentality and parochialism. So in this case, one organization always thinks about its own interests rather than the interest of government at large or citizen welfare. Bureaucratic red tapeism causes communication gap. These communication gaps lead to communication barriers because communication is limited to few meetings like MAC or SMAC and are get trapped in hierarchy. These communication barriers lead to lack of trust and mutual understanding. resource constraint in facilitating the coordination. For example, CAPFs need the assistance of state police in filing an FIR, but state police have a paucity of manpower. Therefore, this process gets delayed. And cultural and procedural differences in a country or like our diverse country like our India, there is a problem. Personal efforts are not institutionalized. For example, maybe a commandant of CAPF or a local SP have a good rapport with each other, but when they get transferred, this mechanism get deteriorated. There are some successful case studies. Operation Stable case, Operation Rhino, very famous. Recent operation is joint operation of CRPF and Jharkhand Police, which led to the neutralization of Gautam Paswan, Bihar Jharkhand State Assembly committee member. In this, the method of objective integrated approach was observed, in, like intelligence gathering, planning and coordination. In the planning phase also, CAPF was included, and with civic action program. There are some case studies which need self-introspection. For example, law and order situation in Manipur and Pulwama attack on DRG in Chhattisgarh. Not taking too much time, I would like to introduce a case study of my own unit, CISF unit ONGC Nazira, Chifsagar, Assam. On 21st April 2021, 3 employees of ONGC were abducted. Why we are discussing this case study? Because after the abduction, we realized that there is a lack of coordination between different forces in the district of Chifsagar. What was observed is that the place of incident where the kidnapping happened was only less than a kilometer away from CISF outpost. CRPF was also deployed over there, but neither agency, CISF or CRPF, received information timely. Therefore, they could have stopped that kidnapping process. CRPF could have put NACA on that. But after realizing our mistake, we established joint control room in which CISF, Assam Police Battalion, CCTV monitoring were there. The live feeds of CCTV was shared with state police. WhatsApp group of officers and company commanders were made. And joint patrolling of CISF, APBN in state police was done, and regular meetings, formal and informal, were done for better communication. After studying these case studies, I will suggest some ways forward. First is joint resource mobilization planning. As I discussed, that a joint control room can be established in each state or district, where representative of each force like CISF, CRPF, state police can sit together for prompt response. Again, a police portal can be made where all the resources of polices can be updated. Second point is that giving responsibility to CAPF to investigate, prosecute, and arrest person under their jurisdiction. RPF has similar responsibilities. This will reduce the burden on state police. And again, a communication mechanism at lower level should also be there, not just like a SMAC or MAC meeting. We should have a mechanism at lower level, at SHO level or company commander level. And single point of contact for CAPF and police in each state. Thank you very much.
अभी हम लोगों ने देखा हमारे जितने साथी प्रेजेंटर्स है, आकाश, ईश और त्रिवेदी, सभी ने जो है अपने अपने व्यू पॉइंट रखा, CISF का, CRPF का और पंजाब पुलिस बॉर्डर मैनेजमेंट किस ढंग से कर रही है, सभी के बारे में हम लोगों ने देखा। और उस सब के बाद हम लोगों ने जो रिजोल्यूशन एक बनाया है उसको मैं पढ़ के सुना देता हूँ 2 मिनट में। Resolution number 1 ये फोरम का है। Needless to mention that a synergy between state police and CAPF is essential in any operation or crowd management in providing security and manage huge crowd in a mega event. It can be achieved through proper training and technology. दूसरा resolution ये है, a perfect coordination would be inclusive of a joint planning, joint training and seamless communication at different levels, appreciating each other's strength and difficulties. Next एक resolution है कि a definitive role differentiation will conserve resources and discard duplication and augment the security environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request Shri Murarilal Meena, ADG, Jharkhand, to present mementos as a token of respect and gratitude to the panelists. I request all the delegates to proceed towards Convocation Hall FRA. The buses are waiting outside along with your bags. So we won't be coming here for the last session. The last session from 5:30 to 6:30 will be conducting at the Convocation Hall only. Thank you all.